Right, overalls on, check. Why is my forehead so shy? I'm rubbish at this. Glasses, check. Scrapey brush, mask, gloves. Where the hell have I put my spray? Anyway, there we go, look. Turn it around. There's my wax oil. So, should we get under and have a look? He's up on his ramps. So let me struggle my way under here. And let's have a look what we've got to do. So I don't know how much you can see, but we got some rust, obviously. So what I'm going to do today is scrape it off with my brush, get covered in shit, and respray. So I could take this to a proper company to do this if I really wanted to, but I'm a cheapskate and I'm going to do it myself. So I'm going to start at the front, turn the car around and do it myself. So wish me luck. I don't know what I can film of me actually doing it because the camera will just get covered in detritus. So I think what I might do is scrape it all off, show you what it looks like scraped off, well, beep to you too, and then spray it. And that's the really messy job. So I'll speak to you in a bit and wish me luck. Ta-ra. Okay, the scraping on the front end is done. Took me about 40 minutes. Some good news and some bad. So follow me into the car again. As you can see, oh sorry, all the detritus that's come off, all the crap and rust. Now, so this is all my scrapings. So I've just got all the surface rust off. You can see down here, a lot under that side as well. Now, I'm not a mechanic, okay? I just want to make that point. I am not a mechanic at all. I've just learned things from my dad, YouTube, books, and so yeah, I just want to make that point. I'm not a mechanic, but I also want to make this point. Don't let rust put you off. When I was younger and into my classics in my late teens and early 20s, I've had this car a long time, and in my old house I used to have a garage, and it was religiously stored in the garage, and I would never ever drive it in the rain. And if you've got that luxury, Brill, but in this house, and it was one of the reasons that put me off buying this house, there's no garage, so it has to be covered, which isn't great in the winter. You know, you can do your best, but ultimately it's moisture always gets in. But then I learned as I got a bit older, most rust is treatable. All that is just surface rust. It's easy to fix, you can do it yourself. And I realised I wasn't enjoying driving my cars because I was so scared about them getting rusty. And then I just thought, well, what's the point of owning a classic car if you're not going to drive it? So I drive this car now all year long, in all weathers. Not every day. I do a 2-week rotation with the Princess, and I don't drive every day because I work from home a couple of days a week. But anybody thinking of getting into classics, or younger people, please don't let a bit of rust put you off driving or buying a car. Now, so that was a bit of bad news, and there is. So got all the rust in there, not rust, but I just scraped all that. Now, the bad news is, as I was doing under here, this is not good. So that is going to need welding. And of course, you know, when you're looking after your car and you come across something like this, your heart drops and you think, oh God, you know, this is it, the end of the car. And then you just think, no, most things, like I've just had a new engine, right? Most things can be fixed. So I will take that to my great car garage, not far from me, and I'll get them to weld that for me. But you know, years ago I'd have cried about that for a couple of days and been devastated. But it's just part and parcel of owning a classic. It's like all of us, we're all aging, there's nothing we can do. And I just think it's a shame if you become, I don't know what I look like. I just think it becomes a shame if you don't drive it because you're scared it's going to get rusty. So, you know, I'm going to spray all the underside now. And this is the stuff I use. And again, I just want to point out, I'm no mechanic, but I've been using this stuff for a while now. This is what I use. And I've used it for a couple of years, and I do it about every year. I go under and check, and it gets it through the winter. If you think there's a better way, I'm just going to move in because my neighbours are coming out. If you think there's a better way, let me know. I'm always learning myself, and again, I'm no expert. I keep saying that, I'm no expert. But I'm going to go under there now. This is the fun bit. Spray away. Some tips though, that stuff is really potent. So do wear a mask, protect your eyes. It gets everywhere, so keep your little fairy friends away. And don't get it in any water either, because all the eco people will be having a cry because it's full of forever chemicals, all that kind of, because it's anti-water, isn't it? So anything you spray on your trainers, that rain off stuff on your trainers, on any wax jackets, it's all got forever chemicals in, so just be careful. Okay, let's take a look at how it's come along. What do you mean crawl under here, eh? Alright, so as you can see, oh, I missed a bit, look at that straight away. Bugger. But, wait a minute, from what you can see before then, it's all now, mostly, I can see another bit, but I've gone over and waxed all of it now underneath. And this takes about 1 to 2 hours to dry, and then I'll give it another coat. I won't bore you with it, but hopefully now you can see there is an improvement on it, on the surface rust. So I've gone all the way under the front here as well, under the most the ends of the way, actually not all of them, in that little corner. And now I'm going to do it all again, but from the back. So I'm going to put the car, reverse the car up the ramps, and do it all again. It is a really messy, horrible job. So, you know, if you don't want to do it, pay somebody, because yeah, I should have worn gloves. But then again, this is, you know, classic car ownership, isn't it? you take these on, you gotta look after them. So from scraped up. It's funny, looking through the phone, I can see all the bits on it I've missed. So I'll get back under there now. But I just thought I'd show you a bit of an update. Right, back on with it, folks. Right, shall we look under the back? Sorry if all this camera moving is going to make you feel a bit sick. As we can see, as we can see, yeah, can you? My lovely brand new engine, beautiful. But what have we got that needs doing under here then? Okay, rear axles, bit of the main bodywork up here, looking a bit crusty up here, that needs doing. These are your heater channels, by the way, if you don't know, but I'm sure you do if you've clicked on a Beetle video. There's your heater channels. What else have we got that needs doing? How bad is it? That corner needs doing. All along here, up there, here. How's this side looking? Oh, they put me on a fuel filter. Bless them. Bit crusty there. Yeah, up there needs doing. That corner looks a bit crusty. But so far, nothing I can't solve. Yeah, looks good. Looks good, looks good. So, once again, I'll get on with this, get covered in crap. Even that, what's that? That's my, that one's okay. I was just looking at this one, that when they reconnected my, when they reconnected my heating, they kept the lever, feels a bit stiff in the car, and I'm just looking at the angle of that. That angle does not look as healthy. What's that one up there? I need to do something about that, I think. That's all bent and horrible, isn't it? Not happy about that. So I'm going to find some gloves this time because my hands are covered in crap. Yeah, it's not too bad here. Well, I don't think so. I mean, other people might disagree and think, bloody hell. But again, what I was saying earlier on, what I've learned, these be classic cars. They're never, well, very, very rarely are they going to be perfect. Unless you want a museum piece. One that you don't drive. And I love driving my cars. It's the point of them, isn't it? To feel different on the road. So use your classics. As Steph from iDriver Classic says, use your classics. So I'm going to get on with it. See you soon. Right then, folks, job done. As you can see, whoops, parked over on the neighbour's drive, and I actually ran out. I thought I had more than one can, but I only had one. So I've still got a little bit left to do, but I'll do it, no rush, and I'll be contacting my mate at the garage about that other patch, shall we say. So as you can see, I need a shower. It's a messy job, but it's worth it. I know now that I'll get through another winter, and as I keep saying, keep driving them. They don't do well just to sit around and be pampered. So yeah, oh, the other thing, skipping into my cleaning for a sec. As you saw, I had oil all over my drive, so I thought I'd seen a tip online I tried everything. I tried patio cleaner, washing up liquid, but I've been told to use standard like clothes washing powder for your washing machine. So I've tried that. I've just scrubbed to my drive. Look like a right idiot. Scrubbed to my drive. So we'll see. We'll see if those oil stains come up. But that is going in for a boil wash because that is absolutely disgusting covered. And time to tidy up and myself. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video. It's all in my hair, by the way. I can feel it all in my hair. Can you see it? All here? God. How am I going to get that out? I hope you've enjoyed the video. Just goes to show how much crap builds up under your car. And it just needs scraping off and resealing. Alright, see ya. Right folks, that's me all sluiced out and clean. Took a good few washes to get the hair clean. But the reason why I'm coming back to you after I've showered is I believe, whilst there are still some wet patches on my drive, I do believe that it's worked with just washing powder on the oil, hot water, scrubbing and powder, washing powder, looks to have got rid of the worst of those oil stains. I know it might look like that to you, but they are wet patches. So yeah, and I wasn't joking when I said I was going to put it on a boil wash as close as I could get it. So there we go. Anyway, that's me combining cars and cleaning. That's the Beetle done. Just to recap on what I was doing. Beetle's done. I will get another can on it just to finish up where I was. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the videos. See you later.